Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot, and my name is Harmony. Hello. And this reading is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and thank you for being here with me. I start out doing my readings by giving you a couple of messages that Spirit wants you to hear off top, and then we'll go deeper into the tarot portion of your reading. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, Sagittarius. You guys started out with the, let me make sure, the Guardian of the Gate here, okay? So this is saying that you guys are kind of staying behind a gate, right? You can see the lushness and the beautiness on the outside of the gate, but you also have some lovely things on the inside of the gate. But at this time, Spirit is calling on you to make a decision on, are you going to come outside of this gate, okay? And it's a call upon you to discover new things, okay? Kind of reconnect to the adventure part of your nature here, Sagittarius, and go beyond that gate. A lot of you could have been keeping yourself still at this time, whether it's at a job or in a certain life, direction, or it could be in a relationship where you've kind of been staying in a certain direction in life. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to kind of see what's beyond that gate, kind of break out. And you are the adventurers of the tarot here, Sagittarius. So again, this is a call for you to kind of break free from whatever that has been holding you still or holding you hostage, so to speak, or keeping you kind of stuck in a stagnant energy. You're meant to fly, you're meant to explore here. So let's go see what's beyond this gate. Some of you are dealing also with some anxiety, not all of you, but I do have the anxiety card that did come up as well. So I do want to mention that some of you have a lot of things on your mind and a lot of things that you could be worrying about or trying to figure out at this time, or could be causing you some anxiety or a little bit of depression. A lot of you, I do feel like that's going to be for a good number of you when it comes to your relationships here. I'm not getting a lot of pentacles in this reading, so this is probably wrapped around either your life trajectory or your personal life when it comes to your relationships that's causing you some kind of anxiety. Real quick about the anxiety card. If you see this little tornado, I don't know if you see that, Spirit, outside this window. Spirit is basically saying when that happens that the best has already kind of happened. It has already happened, right? So this person is still dealing with the aftermath of the tornado. That is why they find themselves still in anxiety, because they're dealing with the aftermath of the situation. Because the tornado now is breezing on by, it's leaving. But you're still left here kind of going over what the damage that has been done for some of you. But Spirit is saying with this, while you did pull this, while you are kind of, going over everything or dealing with the aftermath, the worst is already behind you. The worst has already happened. And it's okay for you to kind of move out of this anxiety and start looking what you can do now, what can be, go beyond this gate to discover new things here, okay? The worst is behind you now. You also got the authentic card here. So I'm going to read this to you. And it says, living your truth strengthens your energy, Sagittarius. Being authentic attracts what aligns with you. Express yourself fully and without the fear of judgment of others. Let go of people-pleasing tendencies. So if it's someone in your life, or it could be a significant other, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be anything that you've kind of been holding yourself back on, maybe not expressing yourself, and maybe not doing things you really want to do, keeping yourself still, keeping yourself small. Spirit is saying this is not the time for you to do that. This is time for you to break free here. Again, you also have what's beyond this gate. So something, relationship, anxiety, pleasing other people, worrying about how they're going to view things or how they're going to feel, more than you being free and expressing yourself. Spirit is calling you to kind of get out of that energy if you have been doing that. Okay, this is the time for you to kind of move forward and express yourself and be the adventurer that you're meant to be. Spirit is also saying that because you guys did get this card, love endures all. So some of you, again, I felt like some of this has something to do with some of you guys' relationship. Hope you can see that. There we go. And this is saying that love endures all here. So Some of you could be dealing with a particular relationship that could have been causing some kind of anxiety. Love endures all don't also mean the staying in a relationship. It also can mean that, you know, loving yourself and just love in general and loving that person, even if you're not with that person, but the love that you have for that person and the love that you have for yourself endures all. Okay, so it can, even if this tornado hit, even if these things happen, you're still able to overcome these things, okay, because love does endure all. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading here. Sagittarius, you start out here with the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to go here where it's time for you to kind of look at reflection here. Seven of Pentacles is like looking at everything that you invested your time, your money, and your energy into, okay? It's taking stock of all of those things, whether it's your relationships you've invested a lot into, your career choices, your family, your children, whatever it is that you've been pouring a lot of time, money, and energy into. And now it's time for you to kind of see what that pours back into you, right? It's time for you to take stock of these things. Are you getting anything back? Is these things growing for you, right? If not, it's time for you to kind of, this is the spring season, so it's time for you to reset. It's time for you to kind of plant your seeds in new directions that's going to bring back harvest for you, okay? In the recent past here, we have the Eight of Cups. So some of you could have walked away here. This is a transition card. So some of you have left some things behind here, Sagittarius. Maybe it's all emotional pain and wounds. Maybe it's all relationships. Maybe it's, since this is Cups, this is talking about emotions. So it's things that you have had over the period of your life here, right? Pain that you maybe carried from childhood. Pain you carried through old relationships that you've been carrying with you. And when we're in a transitional stage, it's time to walk away from those things. There's no reason to keep carrying them, right? They don't do anything for you. They don't fulfill you just carrying them around. So it's time for you to walk away from that and walk into something new here, Sagittarius. I do feel like a lot of you are feeling a little bit more energetic or more excited here. This is also, you see the adventure card. It could be why you clicked this video, because you're starting to feel like it is time for you to discover yourself again or go down new heights in your life or have new adventures, even if you have been holding yourself back and being at a standstill to either please someone or to prove something to someone. But, you've been holding your own spirit back. This is a time for you to kind of recapture that and go down a new path here. Some of you have met new people or have been meeting a new love interest. Some of you are thinking about moving or traveling or just going somewhere to get away, because that's here as well. Some of you could be meeting new people, new friends, or going places with them. There's a lot more communication. There's things opening up for you at this time here, Sagittarius, for some of you. When it comes to maybe, let's see here, particular relationships, I do have the disagreement card. So some of you could be arguing or not seeing eye to eye with someone in your life. It could be a significant other. It could be a family friend, family, co-workers, friends, a significant other. But it's some kind of disagreement going on here. So let's read it. It says, misunderstandings lead to heated debates and clashing perspectives create further discord. So it could be where you want to break free and go a whole different way, but someone that is around you is saying that they don't think that's a good idea, or they're trying to hold you back, or it's just something that you guys are not seeing eye to eye on, okay? It is a couple here. Even if you're not together, you were together at one point, or you are considering. It's either one of those things, but I do have a couple here, okay? This is the Empress and the Emperor, okay? And I do feel like you guys are trying to balance out your energies here, or trying to balance out your masculine and feminine energy within this relationship for some of you. You're trying to see eye to eye, and it could be why there is some kind of disagreement, or there were. I do feel like you're going to be able to cut through that here with the Ace of Swords here, where you're able to communicate better and use your discernment here for some of you. Spirit is telling you, if this is the energy you're in, where it is a, say, a relationship situation, even if you're not together, you're still showing up as a couple. So you either have children together, or you're trying to be together, learn together, grow together, whatever it is. Even if you're not together, those things get crazy. But Spirit is calling on you to have compassion in this situation. So I'm going to read this to you, Sagittarius. It says, you are being called to lead with empathy, emotional awareness, and intuitive knowing here, okay? So this is a time for you to use everything you have learned up until this time. That could be why you have the Seven of Pentacles telling you to kind of reflect here. Look at everything that you invested your time and energy and money into. To see where it is that you want to go. This is a reflection to see how far you've come and how much you have grown here. And try to balance out some things here. Balance out your emotions as you balances out, you know, your relationship with other people. This is someone either you have children with or you have been with for a period of time here. I do have the Six of Cups here. You do see this person, for some of you, as a significant person in your life. Even if you're not with them, you could have children with them, or you have some kind of care for them. They hold a special position in your life for some of you, okay? You are at a crossroads, Sagittarius, for a good number of you. I do have that Two of Pentacles here too. You are at a significant crossroads here in your life where it is a decision that you need to make here. And it could be why you have some of these disagreements, because maybe, again, I feel like some of you feel like it's time for you to break free. It's time for you to kind of maybe move, relocate, do something different. Maybe you are seeing somebody new, or new things or new people are coming in your life, and somebody else has a problem with that for some of you. But either way, a lot of you are at a crossroads here, okay? It says, a difficult decision lies ahead here, Sagittarius. Neither path offers certainty. So you're just going to have to be honest with yourself and use your discernment at this time on really what is the best outcome that's going to be for you, that's going to bring you happiness. Now, that's not being selfish, okay? You know, because if you're not happy, you can't make the people in your life happy either, right? You can't always sacrifice yourself in order to make other people feel comfortable or satisfied. This is a time for you to kind of stand your ground here. You have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is all about standing your grounds for what it is that you want and what you believe here, right? It's also a call for you to bring in balance to the situation. It's not for you to be, you know, angry, or you need to think about everybody, but you also have to think about yourself. This is not a time for you to continue to keep denying yourself whatever it is that you want either, okay? And it's also a time for you guys to kind of balance out both your energies. If you have been arguing with someone or disagreeing with someone, here with the Star card, for you guys to balance out this energy and kind of come together here, okay? That's in your hopes and fears. And the outcome, it looks like, if this is the case, you will be doing this. It is a time of excitement for you. I do feel like you guys are getting to the point where you're ready to kind of really explore and do new things here, Sagittarius, and Spirit is calling on you to do that as well. Some of the people you could be dealing with in your life at this time that could be playing a role in your life is a Virgo, a Aries, a Taurus, Aquarius. Okay, who else do I have here? And a Cancer here, okay, for some of you. So we have Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, and Taurus here. All right, these are some of the people I have, right? I think I did say Cancer, okay? This is who I have for you. For some of you, could be dealing with some of these. You might not be dealing with any of these people, but this is who's showing up in your reading. Oh, and Virgo. All right. Please like, share, subscribe. I really hope this helped you. The advice for you, Sagittarius, is to be honest and authentic with yourself, so you can be honest and authentic with other people. This is not the time for you to make yourself, to keep self-sacrificing your own happiness or independence, or limiting yourself to not exploring your creativity, or traveling, or relocating, or moving at this time, or keeping yourself small to make somebody else feel better, okay? This is not the time for you to do that. This is time for you to be honest about who you are and what it is that you want, and to, most importantly, for yourself, all right? That is what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you for being here. Bye for now.